Good morning, traders. Welcome to this video on the euro dollar and pound dollar. My name is Chris from Elite Currency, and before we take a look at that euro dollar, wanted to ask you for a review on Elite Currency here with Trustpilot or with Forex Peace Army or both. We really value your feedback and yeah, use it to improve, use it to get better. So very valuable information. So if you can leave a review, it would be great. Let's take a look at the euro dollar daily chart, and that we see bearish continuation. 2 days bearish, and today breaking through the 144 EMA. So on Monday, I was saying, well, if this could be an ABC, specifically if we break, pull back, and continue here above 118.70-ish, 5-ish, but we didn't get that. Price hesitating at 20-minute zone and then breaking below these fractals, making a bearish breakout much more likely, and we've been moving since. Now, it's the last support zone, but I don't think it's going to hold. 117.50, 118 was the support zone I mentioned on Monday. I don't think it's going to hold, and I think soon it's going to break through this top, and it'll be official, official invalidation of any bullish kind of analysis. Okay, this trend line isn't broken yet. So 117.50 could create some type of bounce. I'm not excluding that. It's also a quarter level. And what are we basically waiting for is a bear flag pattern and a break of that bear flag pattern for a bearish breakout trade to the downside. In this case, I think that the ABC pattern is completed probably at the 50 fib. And we have that, if we have that bearish breakout, it looks like we had an ABC down, an ABC up, and we might be ready for a 5-wave down or a 3-wave down, but in any case, a bearish swing is starting to become very likely at that point. Let's take a look at the hourly chart, and we can see that price is accelerating away from the 21 EMA, and that the bears are in control on this time frame. So all I need is a retracement back into the 21 EMA zone, a bounce there, or a close below it again, or a close below the trend line. All of those are potential ways of trading the continuation. I don't want to chase it here right in front of support. I don't think that is the best way of trading the downside. It's, trading right at support. I don't think that makes sense. But either here or a little bit later, there's going to be a retracement eventually, and I'll wait for the retracement to go back to 20 MA, wait for a bounce there, or trade it at the 20 MA or a bounce, basically, and look for continuation lower in my view. And how far could it go? Well, I think there's space down to 115. That's where the long-term moving averages are located on the daily chart. So that's a pretty big space. And we're talking basically about 250 pip schedule. So, yeah, candle close near the low would be confirming the daily breakout below the 20 MA for the second time. This is the first, this is the second time. So from a daily perspective, we need that daily candle close, but on lower time frames, it already looks like it's happening. And as I said, a flag and continuation would confirm that as well. And of course, a daily candle close below that would confirm that this is a broken channel, and we should see a swing down again. All right. Of course, we're close to the end of the month. We're also close before US elections. All of that could have adverse impact, but yeah, we had bearish engulfing twins on the monthly chart, so if this month basically is a inside candle with a doji, I think that would just confirm the downside potential in November. Weekly, we already have, this is candle number 7, not breaking this high, 2, 4, 6, 7. So if this weekly candle doesn't break that high, then from a time pattern point of view, it's becoming more and more likely that the bullish swing is indeed over, and that we're looking at some type of bearish swing. I think that those odds are certainly increasing. All right, pound USD, well, basically, dollar getting some boost at this moment because we didn't get a proper break, pullback, continuation above the 20 MA. And now we're breaking the fractals here and approaching the long-term moving average. So it looks depressed, and it looks, bearish for the pound, at least I should say, to be precise. And here the same thing. I think it's going to be testing 130 round level and the channel and the 20 EMA daily candle below the 20 EMA low, which would kind of confirm that breakout below the support and indicate a bigger bearish swing, just like with the euro dollar. Now, pound dollar, of course, has the extra dynamic because of the pound and the Brexit process, although that could also impact the euro a little bit, but even more so the pound. And of course, time is ticking in these negotiations, and yeah, of course, that could have an impact, just like, of course, the US elections on the dollar. But from a technical point of view, I think if we see a break here, there's space for a move down to 125 at the minus 272 target. Although 127.50 could provide support because of the left fractal here and the long-term moving averages. So maybe it could drop in two phases: one to the blue, then to the blue circle, then to the minus 272 target. But otherwise, same monthly engulfing twins as the euro dollar, basically same time pattern as the euro dollar, 2, 4, 6, 7, yes, 2, 4, almost the same, one candle less, but so yeah, on the hourly chart, price hasn't moved away from the 20 EMA zone as much as the euro dollar, so the euro dollar bearishness looks a little bit more solid at this moment and more confirmed, but I think that the pound will follow soon. And if we see some kind of correction going into the 20 EMA and bounce, I think that would be a good discount for a move lower. Temporary intermediate targets 129.12 and 128.25, I think, on this pound USD. All right, that's it. We'll be back next week with an update again on the euro dollar and pound dollar. And of course, more webinars. Check out our live webinars on a weekly basis and monthly basis. We got many webinars going on. And once again, thank you so much for filling in that feedback form on Forex Peace Army and Trustpilot. We try to use it as much as we can to improve. That is always our goal, to get better and better and better. So keep following us, and wish you all great trading. Cheers. Bye-bye.